What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, there's actually nothing in the item shop that I have not covered, so I'm gonna be going down my list. And the first on that list is John Wick. He was requested by Sparky II, so here we go. John Wick. He is a legendary outfit. He is part of the John Wick set. He does come with 2 selectable styles, and he also comes with a backling the Assassin pack. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So, John Wick. He is basically based off his movie counterpart, which is basically John Wick. A very cool skin. We did see a skin similar to him that was released during season 3 as a tier 100 called the Reaper, and he was known as John Wick back then, but not by Fortnite but by the community, because he had a lot of similarities to this skin. Me myself, someone who didn't really play during season 3, I never actually made it to tier 100, so I was actually very excited when this John Wick skin was actually announced and was out. The backling itself is very universal as well, since it's basically just a duffel bag with weapons inside of it, and it's just very universal and it fits a lot of different skins. He also comes with a selectable style which is called Damage, which actually puts a lot of bullet wounds and damage to his suit, and it overall just gives the skin so much characteristics. Does he match his rarity? I'm honestly gonna say he does. He's such a good legendary outfit. Everybody loves John Wick, and if you actually seen the movies, you know what I'm talking about. He actually does fit the Fortnite universe very nicely, and even during season 9 they actually did give him the John Wick house by Paradise Palm. So what's my final rating for John Wick? I'm gonna have to give John Wick a 10 out of 10. My rating doesn't really change from season 9 when I first did a review on this skin, and cause just the skin's amazing. He does stand the sense of time. He's a very clean skin, and he does have 2 selectable styles, which they really didn't have to do that for him, but he's just a very cool skin. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For the first combination with John Wick, I am using the default style, and I'm pairing him up with the cuff case. The main reason why I do have this combination, because he actually looks like a businessman. He does have a normal suit on, and then having a briefcase with him actually makes sense and just fits the whole thing. For the harvesting tool, we're going the inversion blades with the default edit style. The inversion blades themselves are gray with black. They actually look pretty cool, and it's a harvesting tool that actually matches both the skin and the backling. And for the glider, I'm going with the big haul. The big haul itself is basically just 2 briefcases with money handcuffed together. The color combination fits very nicely with the skin, and then it's just 2 more briefcases added to the one he does have on his back. For the contra, I'm going with the spectral essence. He does look like a normal businessman, so having a normal contra actually makes sense. It's not too absurd, it's just when it just looks very simple but yet effective. And for the wrap, I'm going with the clubs. The clubs themselves is a black with white color scheme. It does have that metallic silver look to it as well, and it just matches really well with the whole combination. So enjoy the combo. For the second combination with the John Wick, I am using the battle damage John Wick because he just looks really cool and very badass, and I'm pairing it up with the Easy Reach. John Wick is known for having a lot of weapons at his disposal, so having the Easy Reach on his back, it looks very cool. It's something he would actually use in the heat of battle, and it just fits very good with the theme. For the harvesting tool, we're going with the butterfly knives. The butterfly knives themselves are just what the name refers. They're just butterfly knives. They are dual wielding. It's something he would actually use since he is a mercenary, and it just fits him very nicely. For the glider, I'm going with the Shadow Stalker. The Shadow Stalker itself is a all black glider. It looks very cool. You could obtain it for free right now if you actually complete your Storm the Agency challenges, and so everybody should have this glider. It is very easy to obtain, and it just matches the whole theme and the color scheme. For the contra, I'm going with the ballistic. The ballistic is basically just ammunition strapped to both hands and feet. It looks very menacing, very cool, and as you descend to the battlefield with a lot of ammunition, everyone's gonna run away from you. And for the wrap, we're going with the Mayhem. The skin itself is already battered and bruised, so having the Mayhem wrap actually fits him very nicely. The weapons and vehicles are all scratched up and dirty as well, so it just goes very good with the whole theme. So enjoy the combo. For the last combination with John Wick, I am still using the damaged edit style because in my opinion that's the best looking one from both of them, and I'm pairing it up with the silencer. The silencer itself is just a silent sniper strapped to his back. He does need a lot of weapons, so having a silencer on his back actually makes sense. It also has a grenade, it also has that blue streak that actually gives it a little bit of a different touch to it. It just looks amazing. For the harvesting tool, we're going with the tac bats. The main reason why I'm going with the tac bat is because it's a weapon he would actually be using whenever he's in the battlefield. They are all black with a little bit of yellow, and then in the bottom they do have blue that really complements the blue on the back knee itself. For the glider, I'm going with the umbrella. The umbrella itself is a simple glider, but yet with this skin you really don't have to be flashy. It is a basic old school umbrella and it just looks very cool. And for the control, we're going with the lightning. The main reason why I'm using the lightning is because it's one of the most simple controls you do have in your locker, and it does match the blue on the back knee itself. It's very simple but yet effective. Now, for the first combination with the Assassin pack, I am pairing it up with Rapscallion. I really do like this combination just because of the color schemes match perfectly. It is a duffel bag with a lot of ammunition, and she's basically dressed as a robber, so you actually do need weapons to get money from the bank, so having the Assassin pack makes sense with the whole theme. It just looks very cool. Speaking of robbing a bank, you're gonna need a crowbar, and that's why I'm using that as the harvesting tool. The color scheme of the crowbar itself is silver with black. It just matches really well with the skin. Also, the theme's all there and it just looks very cool when she's displaying it. For the glider, I'm going with the Webbrella. The main reason why I'm going with the Webbrella is because it's a simple glider or an umbrella, and the color scheme is black and white, and as you could tell with the Rapscallion, those are her main colors. It looks very cool and it just matches really pretty. For the contra, I'm going with the cash flow. I do believe the cash flow is actually one of the best contras you could be using with any of the thief skins. The cash flow is basically just money coming out of your bag, and it just looks very cool and matches the theme. And for the wrap, we're going with the 8-ball. The 8-ball is one of the best black and white wraps, and that's the main reason why I'm using it. The color scheme matches perfectly and overall just fits her very well. So enjoy the combo. For the last combination with the Assassin pack, I am pairing it up with Nor. Nor is actually an interesting choice. You really don't see this character in the game at all, and he really doesn't look like he's from the Fortnite universe. He has an all black jacket or coat, and it just looks amazing. He is an undercover cop, so having ammunition actually makes sense. And for the harvesting tool, we're going with the Harley Hitter. The Harley Hitter actually makes sense with the character since he's a basic human after all. He looks very cool, very intimidating, and having a bat as a harvesting tool makes sense. And for the glider, I'm going with the Batwing. The Batwing is an all black glider. It does have that very thin design to it. It is all black and it just matches really well with the color scheme. For the control, I'm going with the Spectral Essence. He's a very simple character, so having a very simple control makes sense. It's actually very cool, it goes very well with the character design, and overall fits him very nicely. And for the wrap, we're going with the Stealth Black. The main reason why I'm going with the Stealth Black is because the character and the backline itself is completely black, so having a wrap that actually complements that actually makes sense. So enjoy the combo. Those are the 3 combinations I found so far for John Wick and the 2 combinations I found so far for the Assassin Pack. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of your favorite cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code in either the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it and really help the channel grow. Also, if you have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below as well. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description below as well. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.